Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Shane Plays Spirit Island, episode 31. Wasn't sure I was still going to be playing. I think we're going to go for an easier one this time. Somewhere in this 4 to 5 difficulty range. Alright, it has given us... Ooh boy. We're playing against France, but just the base level. So that just has... don't let there be too many towns on the board, and their escalation, where they either add towns or blight. We're also playing on the west board of the Thematic map, and we're playing Bringer of Dreams and Nightmares, which is challenging for me, but should be alright. Alright. It's not a terribly high difficulty. Basically, base difficulty 1, I think the map adds 1. Yeah. Alright, well, they've decided to show up in the mountains, but really just this one. Would love to prevent that build if I have a way to do so. Let's see here. Yeah, not so much. I guess I could... If I was closer with a sacred site, or could get a sacred site there in one turn, then I could slow phase predatory nightmares to destroy the thing they're about to build. But since I don't have that option, I think what I want to do is try to get over there and dread apparitions to defend there next turn. Now, most of my fear generation stuff is range 0. I've got my innate power that's range 0 that generates fear, and I've got Call on Midnight's Dream to generate fear. So I probably want to sort of lunge my way over there. Gets me a bunch of power, which is nice. As for the track, I think I want to get to the 3 cards first before I do much up here. He tends to be a pretty energy-rich spirit, but other than like the jump from 2 to 3, after that, like you don't really get many card plays. Cool. So if we're hoping to do Dread Apparitions next turn, and we want to generate at least 2 more fear next turn, we want to save at least 1 animal card so that we can trigger this. Yeah. Alright, so for this turn, let's see. Probably we could try to use Predatory Nightmares next turn on wherever they explore. This turn. So I guess let's do something like this. So do some fear, do some more fear. We'll be getting major powers probably quicker than I normally do, because I think this is definitely a spirit that benefits from taking major powers earlier than you would normally do so. Alright, they have decided to come to my sands. So I think this is a great predatory nightmare spot. I'm going to have a hard time controlling these areas. Alright. Oh yeah, predatory nightmares also does not actually destroy towns, it just pushes them out of problem areas. So, definitely playing these 2 cards. Already have the energy for it, plus I'm getting 2 more. So I can afford to probably gain a power card. I think we start out with a minor power just to get one or two minor powers early so that I have something I can easily get rid of for when I do gain a major. And that puts me at adding a presence at range 1. I probably want to be able to reach these two places, so let's be here. And then... Alright, so we want moon more than anything. Wind is very nice too, or air, or whatever. So this jumps out at me as having the most important elements, both of them. And it can prevent builds pretty easily. That's nice. Guardian Serpents is also pretty cool, but it requires a lot more setup. A sacred site in a land to do the defend is a pretty big ask. So I think we'll go with this. Now the question is, do I want to use that this turn? I could definitely disorient here instead of predatory nightmares here. That will keep the board a little more under control. Oh, but it doesn't have an animal symbol, which I need for the second level of that. So yeah, I think we're sticking with our original plan, just keeping this in our pocket for a future turn. Okay, so Dread Apparitions, as well as Night Terrors, and now this is very well defended. I guess we technically only need a defend 2, but my guideline recently has been event cards will often add damage, most commonly 1 damage, and so in order to prepare for an event card, it's really nice if you can have damage equal to what's going on there. Okay, so we discard the top minor power, and it did have light. Basically, we didn't have any possible way to do Curse the Tongues, so it's just doing Ignore Their Contact. Luckily, we got lucky. We didn't have to replace it to Han. So we have to push an Explorer from land with Dahan. It's annoying because they were definitely going to kill that guy, but what you going to do? We'll shove him over here. And one got eaten by an animal. That's nice. I do think we're going to aim to just fly through this deck and primarily win that way. That's sort of how Solo Bringer does things. Is just keep the board as under control as possible while we're working on that. Okay, so this is going to push that town. It's a little annoying because I was going to try to push it more toward the coast, but now they explored in jungles, so I really don't want it there. So let's go ahead and shove it over here. They'll be able to explore back here now, but that was probably inevitable anyway. Alright. So we're certainly reclaiming. I think we're still gaining minor powers, although we're getting closer. So my biggest problem right now is this land. And I can't get range 0 in there. So I can't defend it with fear cards. I also... Dark Entangled Wood doesn't work in those lands. So really, none of these are going to fix that place. Dark Entangled Wood might still be best. It could be really good next turn for when they are planning to ravage in the jungle. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that. But that card might be on the chopping block. All right. So we're basically gonna let that blight, and we're gonna live with it. Let's see here. Dreams of the Dahan are high on my list. Ooh, Disorienting Landscape can prevent a build here. That's very nice. Yeah, I think we want to keep the Dahan moving places. I know I can defend this since I already have presence there. So pushing Dahan in here would be nice. Possibly out of here because I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Alright, either way, let's have a look at what's coming here. Invaders do not build in lands with cities. That doesn't help me out at all. We're probably going to get at least one more fear card, so I'll be at Terra level 2 and get to replace a town with an explorer. That puts that down to 5 damage, which is still too much. Alright. Do a little fear. Push out of here. Possibly just into this area. I think maybe we want to get a major power that we can do a lot of damage here and here, and just sort of bunch them together in those two. So yeah, we want to get our Dahan out of here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to defend that one. That's always good. Oh, that's lovely. Somehow this town went away. I wasn't really paying enough attention. Here, let me go back and check this. Each beast deals 2 damage. Nice. So there was a beast over here and it killed a guy. Loving it. This area is secure again. Oh, I didn't realize this was coastal. Yeah, we'll do it here. Well, it turns out I could have worked harder to defend over here, but what you gonna do? So if I put it here, it still ravages, it still blights, and it just goes away. In here, it might actually help. Even though it only prevents 1 damage here. Yep, that's going to be right here. Okay, so, I think what we do is yeah, Dark and Tangled Wood is a defend 3 to fear. I guess if I added here, maybe I should have left it on down here. I'm thinking if I Dread Apparitions and Dark and Tangled Wood, that adds up to a total of 6. Plus, I can probably get at least 2 more this way, so 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could have defended this place. But if I do so, I'm not really doing anything for this place. And I've put Dahan here. I don't really have a way to get them out. And I think we want a little more energy this turn. So let's see. probably we're gonna want to be over here for future turns. Might be finally time to call on Midnight Streams for the power. Or for the, the major power that it gets us. And probably we end up forgetting... Well, I guess we can forget calling Midnight Streams at that point. Yeah, because Dark Entangled Wood can help for next turn as well. Like, it can do stuff here as well. Technically, I could do Dark Entangled Wood here instead of Dread Apparitions, but... I obviously want air. Very scary. Love it. And then, yeah, let's gain a major power. Okay. So. This one jumps out at me. Those values seem very achievable to me. I've got Predatory Nightmares has fire. And it has fire. So this with some other cards. It will need a moon from my board. So I'll need to get up to here or here. Probably here, because I really need to start working on this track. So I'm a little ways off from being able to have 4 moon. But in the meantime, it's at least contributing moon, which I always like. And... Like, both of these places have... Like, this one has Blight, this one's going to have Blight. So it can definitely do damage that way. It'll be fear and damage, which is nice. Let's see. Other options. I hate cards that add Blight, especially when I'm running this close already. I've only got 2 left on the card. I'm going to get down to 1. So this one, even though I could potentially, like, I've got some animal symbols, I can make it happen, but I just am not a fan of that effect. These two, like, I don't have, like, any water symbols, I don't think. So I'm not getting the big version of that. That would just be, like... I'd have to put presence in this wetland. It's only range 1, so I can't even attack this sand with it. Like, there's a lot of problems with this. Even just doing the 4 damage. I like that it removes Blight, for sure. But, like, attacking this place with it, I could possibly clean up the Blight, do 4 damage at a time, but it just doesn't feel like enough. And this one's really weird with 1 spirit. It's basically just a power gaining card. And I'm not going to have enough plant to get the big version of it. So yeah, I think we're going to pick up this. Oh wait, undo that. I wanted to get rid of this and forget... You know what? This gives me more power, energy, if I have more Dahan. So why was I targeting in a place with 2 Dahan? Oh, it's too late, because I already saw the cards. Alright, should have targeted this here, for future reference, but I do have enough energy to play this turn, so it's nice. Yeah, it looks like they did extra damage, but then, oh boy. Don't like this. So they did extra damage, but then also the fear card got extra defend. So that's why we're up to a defend 6, but still took some damage here. So, I think what we want to do is start hitting this hard because this scares me. And we'll start corralling him into here. No. I thought damage would stick around, but I think you have to do it all at once with this. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Alright, so... push you over here. I sort of want to push that town as well. So let's instead do it like this. Oh, wait, nope, that doesn't have blight. Alright. Yep, we're doing them both here. Out of necessity. So yeah, this probably isn't really the major power that I wanted. But all of that strife is definitely going to help soon once I'm able to get enough presence on the board to use it. Problem is I've got to keep reclaiming. Tempted to go for another major power and see if I can forget it, because I really don't want to go this way. Going this direction, it's going to take me 3 more presence adds before I get there, and I just feel like it's not worth it. So maybe we grab another major power and possibly forget this major power. Alright. Unlock the gates is neat. And probably my choice if I don't like any of these others. Talons of Lightning seems very plausible, but unfortunately it doesn't work in mountains or wetlands, which is the 2 land types. It doesn't work, sorry, it doesn't work in jungles or sands, which are the 2 land types that I need to be damaging. So in a lot of games I'd be picking this. It even has good elements with this, but it just doesn't work here. Poison Land is a lot of damage, but does add blight, which is bad. Dissolve the bonds of kinship is neat. It's a great way to get rid of cities and towns as the spirit, which isn't normally a thing you can do. Might just be the way to go. I'm not gonna get the water until I get to that any, so it sort of has the same problem as Grant Hatred, but I think the initial effect is better than Grant Hatred. Because right now Grant Hatred is mostly just doing 2 damage. Whereas this does some cool stuff. Alright. So we're swapping that out. We're obviously not playing it this turn because we don't have the energy. So we need to defend this place. That's going to be a Dread Apparitions. And Dark Entangled Wood. I think that gets it done, because that's basically 6. Yeah, that functions. And then plus whatever I end up doing with Night Terrors, but I don't really... I can't get Animal, so... because I don't have the energy for it. So I'm not going to be able to do a lot of fear with this. Alright. So, boop. Boop. Hey look, it's Terror level 3. That's another good reason for Dissolve the Bonds of Kinship. I'm either going to win with Fear outright, which is pretty likely at this point, or I'm going to win because there's no cities on the board, and this does get cities off the board, which that other one did not. Okay. Oh, I guess I can get Animal. I don't know, man. Let's see what one of these does. Removes. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's one you already have. Alright, that doesn't actually help even a little bit. Whatever. Alright, Night Terrors will drop a little more fear there. And then... I want to keep these 3 here because they're going to destroy this city. I sort of want to keep these here because I'm planning on defending here next time. So I probably want to move these 2 into a more useful place, but... well, maybe I'm defending this next time. Like, if I can only defend one place, maybe it's here. Oh, God. The missionaries are back. Cool. Really need to start saving up enough energy to do this, but here we are. I hate all of these choices. Up here, it makes it so I don't wipe the land out. Up here, it makes it so that there's another land to contend with. And down here, obviously, it's very bad for a number of reasons. I think I'm going to pick down here. Alright, so we don't have anything in a land with animal. So we're moving a town. That town's already dead, so it's here. Wait a second. Doesn't matter. They just built that, that's what it was. I was like, why couldn't I destroy that town? That town would have been great. Alright, they're on the coast now. Things are very bad. Not gonna sugarcoat it. Probably gonna get a Blade Island. But we're gonna cause a lot of fear in the meantime. So... unfortunately, we're sort of stuck in a reclaim cycle. If I want to defend this place. Oh, but it's gonna be hard to do anyway. I guess... yeah, the 2 of these together defend for 6. That leaves me with 4 more. I don't see a way to defend this. Well, I guess we'll find out what the Blighted Island card is. I could reclaim and defend this after all. Yeah, I can defend this. Alright. Alternatively, I could let it go. Both of these blight. We lose a Dahan. But I get stuff on the board. I get to continue advancing here. I get probably some more energy. It's probably better. I just hate that I'm going to take so much blight. Alright, we'll put this here so that we still have presence here after they ravage it all. Alright, if I play that, it's the only thing I'm playing. That does dismantle a city, which is nice. Do I want to do that, or do I just want to reclaim, which is my instinct? I think I just want to reclaim. I think reclaiming gets me more fear. At this point, I'm starting to think that this is how we win. I've only got 7 more fear until I win. So, I mean, reclaim 1 is still tempting, but I think we're just going to reclaim all and look for cards that do fear. This card does fear and also removes blight, so that seems perfect. So then we can Dark Entangled. Oh god, we can't do both Dark Entangled and Dread Aberrations. That's rough. It's real bad. Yeah, I don't think I actually can defend this place. So, were any of these cards free? Swarming Wasps is free. It doesn't really do a lot for us, but it's free. So let's play that. I can't reach up here with a Sacred Site. I think we go like that. Alright. It's gonna be bad, but we're doing that. Some of that. Get this guy out of here. Though I'm not sure I can defend that either. Honestly. Okay, that helps a lot. Definitely want to transmute. I think Dark Entangle doesn't help us next turn. No, they are going to Ravage here again. I just don't think there's anything we can do about it. There might be. Alright. So... probably discard this at that point. Okay. I choose you. Oh, that's... if only we had disease on the board. But this is fine, I guess. Could be worse, honestly. Could be worse. That Blight is going to Cascade, but what you going to do? So probably we want it... it has to Cascade anyway here since I don't have Presence. And then it can hop on up here. Alright. So Blight is a very serious threat to us winning. But all I need to do is cause 4 fear. Surely I can cause 4 fear before the end of the game. Okay. Sure, put a town there. I don't care anymore. So Predatory Nightmares. So now we need to cause 2 fear during the fast phase, and then the game's over. That seems trivial. Yep, trivial. Alright. We'll just drop this, I don't know, here. Play some cards. And Dark Entangled Woods for the win. That's the one. Alright, thanks for watching. This spirit continues to not really be the one I'm best with. I think with some luckier major power draws that might have gone well. And I might have had a little bit more, a little bit of an easier time with it. But I know there's things I can do to improve my play. I probably need to, like, look up strategies. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.